Hi guys, and welcome to another one-on-one training with myself, Forex Fire, John Docherty, born to earn. I'm part of a bigger picture called the Financial Freedom Ninja Group, where we learn together, trade together, and we win together. Again, we're going to dive deep straight into part of a tool that we use part of our trading community. Okay, and the strategy that I'm going to show you is something I have learned personally from the platform that is within this community, from a more professional aspect, from a go live session, from a person I've been following for the best part of 2.5 years. I brought it to the attention of this group a little over 5 months ago. We sort of looked at it and we sort of adapted it and making it, being able to structurally work with the Harmonic Scanner. Okay, we have been able to successfully identify trades and formation to get in at certain structural points with a great success rate of around about the high 80s to 90, maybe just over 90 at times. Just depends on how the market's on, how kind they are to us. Okay, so we're looking around about 90%, maybe 88, 90%. Okay, with that being said, we're going to go straight on the chart. Okay, and I'm going to help you how to identify it. Now, remember, guys, this is the basic. Okay, the basic, bare bones, stripped down strategy. This is a 101 module on what we use from the fib level to the time frame, to the take profits and stop losses. Okay, there is other techniques which we have put onto this system, but again, that could be for a further video down the road. This is for the guys that are new to the group in here, but also guys looking from the outside that just want to see what we do and how we make this work for our team. Okay, we do trade 5 days a week, sorry, not 7, 5 days a week, with around about 30 hours a week. Okay, at different times of the day, and not just in the UK, but also within the US and Canada and Australia as well. We have a great Q&A session as well on every Monday night, where even the newbie, if they're stuck, you can come on into this community and sort of ask questions, and there's no such thing as an obstacle or a hurdle. We help each other learn together, trade together, and win together. Okay, that's where this motto came from. So I'm just going to quickly dive into the tool. Let's have a look. Share the screen. Right, so you'll see here, this is the tool that we use. This is only accessible through the platform that we sort of are part of, and this is our main focus within the team community that we do. There is other things that we can use, but we primarily use this because this is a sort of part of the package that we have. Okay, now again, this is going to be a one-on-one sort of training, and I'm going to deep dive and drill this down so it's going to be easy to follow. Okay, guys, you do not have to do this on every scan or every trade. I'm just going to identify each step, slowly go over it to explain what we do. Okay, and then from there, we'll identify the areas of the fibs, what you're waiting for and what you're watching for, and how you get your profit, and move on to the next scan. Okay, so what we've got, basically, we've got the NZD card, a GBP, which is the broker, GBE, sorry. I generally work on the 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. There is ways to drive these down to get earlier entries, which is even more insane success. Okay, but as a one-on-one preference, we are going to use the bare bones, how the newbie can get in and get started. Okay, so the harmonic scan is basically it identifies a possible trend reversal from the D point. Okay, so as you can see in here, it's bounced on the D and then we've gone up. So the success rate on these scans are around about 86% to start with. Putting a layered structure and a layered strategy on top of this heightens and gives you not only better entries, better profits, but also gives you a high success degree of win rate. Okay, now when we first start off, I'm just going to identify a certain section of candles. We have basically got 5 candles I need people to concentrate on. So first of all, it's what I call the standing peg, the D point. Okay, we then need to look at 2 candles to the left and 2 candles to the right. So if I just draw out this here, okay, so we've got the D point, standing peg, we've got 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, we draw our fib areas to the outer fence, as I call it, okay? So you've got your standing fence post, and then you're building your fence out over. So this is concentrated on a 5 candle system. So you've got the middle one, which is your standing peg, and then you've got 2 outer ones, okay? Now, for this strategy, to get in on the strategy and for this strategy to work, you are looking for the volume that is furthest away to the right. So you're looking on the 2 outer ones. Okay, so if we drill this down, so you've got this here, this red one, you've got the blue candle, you've got 1, 2, that's your second candle there, and then 2 to the right, that'll be this candle here, okay? Now the one that's furthest away, the way you can identify this, you can simply just put, and you don't always have to do this, this just is so you can visually sort of train your eye for it. You can get a horizontal ray, 1, 2, 1, 2, you can see that this here, on that level, is the furthest candle away, okay? So now we've identified that, we scroll this down to the halfway point, okay guys? Let's just make this a little bit thicker and a bit more visual. So we are drilling this down to that halfway point of that candle, okay? And there's a reason why we do this. The fib levels that we use, again, you go to the instrumental panel on the left, it's normally a pitchfork. You just get a drink. It's normally a pitchfork, but we're going to scroll down, go to the fib retracement. Now you're going to go from the D point, okay, and you're working your way up to past the second candle, and then it'll be the second candle on the right. So that'll be here to the pink area, okay? You drop it there. These are the fib levels from a basic aspect at the moment, okay? From top to bottom, you have the levels. You need to put it on from the beginning. It's 1, 2 along, okay? Going into the fib level ratios, you need 0. I normally have this black. I have a 0.25. I have this as orange or amber. I then go down, I have the 1, and then I have this as red, okay? This could be a stop loss. You could also pad a stop loss area and have a 1.2. As you notice, this scrolls down a little bit further and sort of pads your stop loss, okay? So if we just put that to a purple. Now you always need to have extended lines. So this extends the fib ratios all the way along the chart. You have levels, you have prices ticked, okay? You need the prices to the right, and then on the top. This just distinguishes your entries, your take profits, your stop losses, and other factors within that. This here on the bottom, the background, you can have as much coloration in this as you want. I normally have a tiny bit of shadow just to help me, okay? The other side of the TP areas, and we're going to talk about these zones in a moment, you can add an extra one in, and it's 0.75, I do believe. I do apologize. It is a minus. We need a minus because we're going out of the area. A minus 0.75. That takes us out of the area. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do for now, I'm just seeing that we'll leave these bits in here so we can see that. Right. So how does this work? You've got your D point we've drawn to. Okay, we've come up 2 candles to the right is higher than the 2 candles to the left. We've drawn to this area here, okay? So if I get my magic wand out, you are waiting for a breakout. Again, I'm just gonna make this pink and a little bit thicker. We are waiting for the breakout of this zone, okay? So I'm just gonna color this in just to be a bit more visual. And again, we'll make this orange. This area here is a golden zone, basically, okay? This is the structure. We are waiting for the breakout of this area and then a retest back to this line here. So again, I'm just going to highlight this and I'll just make that black for now. The 0.25, just so you can see that zone. So you've come out of the structure, you're waiting for a retest, okay? So you've come up, and then you're waiting for a push down. When you come out of this area here, you can set what we class as a buy limit, okay? Market's going up, wait for the push down. You can either set a buy limit and set the parameters to what's on the right-hand side here, or you can wait for, if you're in front of the computer, you can wait for it to come down into the zone and then do a market execution for the buy, heading towards this area here, which is going to be your TP, okay? So let's break that down one more time. We have, again, we'll just stop this, we get this, get rid of that, get our magic wand, get our fibs. You're going from the D point, 2 candles to the left or 2 candles to the right. Identify which full-bodied candle is the furthest away from the volume of this D point, okay? In this instance, 2 candles to the right was that. So we've got that there, okay? This here, you are now waiting for the breakout. You got that, and then you got the restructure down to the pip, a little bit of drawdown. However, you're getting around about 23 pips, okay, guys? What we're going to do, we're going to go over a couple of scans just to show you the concept to see if you can understand this a little bit more. Again, 5 candles altogether. You've got a D point, standing peg. Okay, you've got 2 candles to the right here. You've got 2 candles to the left. We can identify the second candle to the left is furthest away. Let's get our fibs, draw it down to that second candle to the left. And you can see we come out, we didn't get the breaker, we got the breaker structure here, it's entered here, it hasn't stopped us out. So far, it's a successful trade. Let's move on to another one, CAD-JPY. Again, second candle to the left is furthest away. We've had the breakout here, so that confirms that we can get in on the buy once we come back into the zone. We've come back into retest, and then we've gone on to hit this area here. Now, when it comes to risk to reward, we are finding this is generally giving a 1-to-1 or a 1.5-to-1 at times. This here is given a 1.32-to-1. Again, these scans can successfully at times go on to TP1, which in this instance, it will give you a 1 to 2.77 and a TP2. They can go to TP3, but again, a risk to reward of 1 to 5 is a very, very nice trade to take. Again, if we go on to, let's change a broker, Traders Way, let's have a look at the odd JPY. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, this candle to the right. Let's draw the fibs. We've had the breakout, the retest more or less straight away, and then we've gone off. Again, guys, if you wanted to, conservative, just go for them 20 pips. You're going to get more 10 to 20 pip movements than what you would do 100 pips. Okay, guys? So it's all about compounding your profit. Well, this went on to do 90 plus pips. Again, into DJPY. Let's just take a look at this. Get our fibs. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2 down to here. So we've got 1, 2. We'll do the fibs to that area to the left. There we have it, guys. Now we've come down, retested. Okay, now this is why I generally go for the minus 0.75 just to get in and get out. So we've come out, we've come into retest, and then you've getting your pips here. However, it's come into retest, but then it's gone down to stop us out. So it's a very important level. There's 0.75. It's very important to not get greedy. It's very important not to overtrade. Again, let's have a look then to DUSD. We've got 1, 2 candles to the right in this instance. Let's have a look. See how we did on this, if it even ended. D point, 1, 2. It came back into test the zone, but it didn't activate. Now, other people in our group have been getting in on these trades when it's come back into re-enter the zone. Me personally, I wanted to hit this level, okay? There's always another trade because there's nothing to say that this will go down and stop us out. Okay, guys. Again, Euro USD. This has gone surpassed the area Euro NZD. That has as well. Let's have a look at some. We've done or NZD. Have we done that one? So we'll have a look at this. 2 to the right is going to be more successful. D point 1, 2. We've come out to break, test, barely any sort of drawdown, and then you've got your pips within the 15-20 minutes of that first candle. Again, this has gone on to surpass 122 pips. Now, if you did a risk to reward, this would be on a long. You entered there. Again, because we are conservative, this would have been a risk to reward of around about 1.38 to 1. However, this went on to do TP2. So if you went for a TP2 using another part of the software, what we do within a team called the Exit Manager, you could have gotten a risk to reward of 1 to 8.06 odd card. Terrible scan to use, to be fair. Again, a very short scan. I wouldn't really get in on this, but just to show you for training purposes. 1, 2. Yeah, it hasn't came back into test. Let's go. Let's have a check with a 4-hour scan. Let's see if anything came up on the 4-hour scans. Get 2 candles to the left. 1, 2. We've come out, break a structure, come down, and then it's off. And you see how much it respects this area. Let's just take a look. That would have gotten you around about 45 pips, guys. Again, phenomenal stuff. So again, that's just a quick, basic concept of how we trade this strategy. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel and you want to know a little bit more on how to get involved with that and trade this system and trade this strategy within this team and this community, you just need to drop a comment below. Just say you want to get involved, okay? Again, you can always click in the link in the YouTube channel. From there, that'll take you to my Forex Fire trading page where you can see the other value, the other content, and just how much people are being profitable with their trading in there as well. Full of value in that group, guys. So again, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and share. If you've seen this on somebody else's wall, get back that person that shared this video, and they'll get you involved with this great community. Okay, guys. See you later.